All right, boys, welcome back. Episode 7?
Something.
Episode
Eight.
8 of the Monday Morning
Eight.
Quarterbacks podcast.
Eight,
Week 11 of the NFL
Yeah.
season? Week 11 of the
11.
NFL season? Oof. The numbers just...
Numbers.
Weeks are
going
flying
up.
by, bro. The
Yeah.
NFL season's going by too quick. It's insane.
A lot of numbers.
All right, let's recap last week real quick, and we'll get into our picks for this week as well. What do you boys want to talk about in week 10? Do we? this
What are we doing?
this guy just having
Just
a
gonna
full
eat a
course
whole
dinner.
plate of rice right in front of the camera.
What's going
up?
on right
Oh,
now? Okay.
uh,
You can see my rice?
Josh Allen's on a Brett Favre turnover pace. We can talk about that.
Dude, he that's kind of
He's
why I
selling.
think I love Josh Allen, is because he reminds me so much of Favre, except he's more mobile and like 4 inches taller.
Is he
Reminds
that
me of
much? How
Jameis.
tall is Favre? I thought Favre was like 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah, like Josh Allen's 6'6".
Is he really 6'6"?
Pretty sure.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
They got a off. They got a left tackle playing quarterback.
Dude, Stephon Diggs is such a cancer. I hate Stephon Diggs. Like, can his brother, like, buddy, you tore your
yeah.
ACL. How about you focus on your team and stay out
he's
of your
got
brother's
Twitter
business?
fingers.
Like, clearly something's
Yeah.
going on where, like, Trayvon's not going to be saying this stuff unless he knows something. Like, Stephon's telling him stuff like, oh, I hate the Bills. Like, I watched Gronkowski talk about this today. Like, what does he have to be mad about? He's on a team that's competed for the Super Bowl the last 3 years. He gets fed as the number 1 receiver and puts up numbers. It's not even like he's not putting up numbers. And he's making insane money. Can Diggs, like, pipe it down? I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'd cut him, honestly. That's how much I hate. You
Stephon
can't
or
cut
cut
him.
Trayvon?
You can't cut Stephon Diggs, but I hate that guy so much. Like, how can you're just a cancer to your team. He did this last year, too. Like, props to Josh Allen for dealing with it.
Yeah, I mean, Stephon probably goes and complains to his brother, and then his brother just goes on Twitter and sounds off. He's probably had a drink or two. He's like, let me just go on the Twitter machine and fire off a couple messages here. I don't know if do you think Stephon, like, behind the scenes is pissed at his brother, or do you think he's like, yeah, get the message out there?
I think if he was pissed at his brother, the tweet would have been deleted, and a formal apology would have been issued.
That's so crazy. I hate when receivers do that.
It's crazy. Like,
It's always the receiver too.
do you
Has
have
ever
it
been
that
any-
bad? Does Diggs have it that bad? Like, he could be on Carolina. He could be on Chicago. He could be DJ Moore on Chicago right now. And, like, I mean, he could be in such worse spots. And he's just, I couldn't stand Diggs when he was a Viking, bro. I've hated him for forever. But now I have, like, a good, valid reason to hate him.
He kind of did some shenanigans on the Vikings too, though.
He did.
He's always been like that.
He
So-
has.
It wasn't even the offense that lost that game. It was Damar Hamlin who was the 12th man on the field in that field goal.
Was he actually the 12th man?
No,
I heard
wasn't.
that was
No,
not
he
right.
wasn't. He wasn't. Those people are making jokes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
it
thought.
wasn't actually. It was like number 5 or something.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, I saw some bad jokes about that, and then I did research. I was like, I don't think he was actually the 12th man, because that would have been crazy.
Yes. I saw a joke about Russ not following the script to throw the game-losing pick to DeMar. Nah, I'm doing my own thing. The Miles Morales.
Yeah. Dude, he just threw, like, the Bills just tried so hard to lose that game where they had 5 turnovers, 4
Yeah.
turnovers,
And it
5
was
turnovers.
the fact that it was so close. It was.
And then they won,
100%.
except they just had 12 men on the field. They won. The game was over.
They literally won. Couldn't execute on special teams.
The
That's
Broncos
what
had a
makes
kick
it.
in that game.
Go ahead.
The Broncos had a kicking problem that game.
Yeah, he missed
Yeah.
an extra point, right?
You see the spider attack on Homie's hand on the final field goal?
There was like 3 flubbed extra points or field goals that game
Did you, s-
from the
did you see
Broncos side.
you see how the holder he had spider tack on the back like
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
wouldn't
People are like accusing
controversy.
him of pine
It's not
tar or
even
whatever.
accusing. He had it on his hand. You
Is
can see
that
it.
is that illegal? I think it's
I
legal,
don't
right?
know. I have no idea.
I
Because
don't
if it
think it
was legal,
is.
I don't think
all the
it
receivers
is.
would have that on their gloves if it was legal.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know.
They used to
I
have
don't
it
know.
all
Maybe
on. Like the old school players used to have it like all over their arm. They would put it all over their arms too.
Yeah. The
Like there was catches
stick 'em
made
is
on arms.
yeah.
Like back in the day.
Stickum is different. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure the rule on it's. I think it was called spider tack or something. I'm not sure the rule on spider tack.
All right, P. Do we get to your game?
I am not going to talk about the Jaguars. The Niners own Duval. That's all I'm going to say. It's their stadium now. They can have it.
I just want a formal apology
You
to the pod.
don't get
Not
it.
even to us.
I'm
Just
here.
the people.
I'm here.
Just to the people.
That's your apology is my presence.
I want to hear. I'm
that
sorry.
that I didn't throw myself off a fucking bridge. I'm sorry, Jeff, that the Niners demolished the Jags and you guys were all right. I'm sorry about that. That you're better at picking than I am. I wish you could pick to the level that I could, but you can't, and for that I am sorry.
Love that. Good for you, P.
Down to the level or up to the level?
Down. You'd have to pick down to get to me.
Got it. I was clarifying that.
Also, we got
Big
this.
P was right about the Houston game though, which
There you go. Let's
CJ
talk about the positives.
Stroud.
True.
Let's talk about the positives.
CJ Stroud is looking really good.
He's looking amazing.
Yep.
I mean,
Dobbs.
he did get a pick, but
Yeah, Stroud and Dobbs did not miss a step. They both are still cooking, and I like it.
Did you pick the Vikings too?
I think so. I don't remember. It's okay. We don't need to remember.
it's best to forget.
I just know I'm a Dobbs glazer. I know.
See, I'm
Glazing.
opposite, man. I'm not on the Stroud train, and I'm also not on the Dobbs train.
I mean, you don't even have to be on the train to just enjoy like his story and what he's doing.
That's not even that I'm not on the
Story?
Stroud train. I just don't think I'm on the Texans train, if that makes sense.
I would definitely fucking hate the Texans. There's no doubt. But I also can't tell you that with a straight face that Stroud's not an MVP candidate because he is.
Yeah, he is.
So.
I agree. He is. All
Yep.
right. Oh, also the end of that Lions Chargers game.
Oh, yeah.
The guy just jumped the field goal and missed it. Like
Yeah,
to
that was
block
close.
it to go to
Is
OT.
that Derwin? I think that was Derwin, right, Jeff?
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
Like he cleared that, so I was watching it live
Yeah.
and he cleared it so perfect. I was like, dang! Like I knew he was gonna do it because I saw him inch up, and he was in the perfect spot. He jumped it instantly, and he just didn't have a clear line for it. I guess I don't even think he really missed it. I think he just like didn't have the angle to get it. But
Right.
Are Gibbs and Montgomery the best running back duo in the league right now?
probably.
I mean, I can't think of another one that clears, honestly.
Yeah, who would be
They
the second?
dominate.
I don't even know if there is any good running back duos this year. Zach Moss, Jonathan Taylor.
I mean,
too.
but Zach, after that last game, it's John
yeah,
Taylor's
and it was
full
just all JT.
control. Yeah. I would think Zeke and Mondre, if their team was actually good, they could be a duo, but their team sucks.
Yeah.
You can't talk
Mostert
about
and
it.
A-Chain's healthy.
If
Yeah.
A-Chain's healthy, that's a combo.
chain
Even
Mostert.
Jalen Warren and Najee. I mean,
Yeah.
Jalen Warren's a 2, and he
Oh.
ran for, 115 and a TD
Yeah.
last week?
I mean, the Packers.
Jalen Warren is going to be the starting back by the end of the season, I think.
You're probably not
I
wrong.
don't think so. The Steelers
Or
are
more.
dedicated to Najee.
Packers
It's
have
'cause
sneaky the
Najee
worst run
was,
defense ever. Like it's insane.
Yeah, the Packers run.
It's just horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, when you make Najee Harris look that good, it's a problem.
Bro, Najee runs in slow mo. He's putting up over
Yeah,
a
I
hundo
did
on us.
see. I've seen a couple of clips, and Najee looks like he's running in the 5s. It's like, dude, speed up. We are in the NFL.
He's
Hit
a
the
big
edge.
boy.
Speed up.
Yeah, he is big. He's bigger than people think, for sure.
Najee should really be like the goal line back. Najee should be the Ezekiel Elliott on that team. If you're Mike Tomlin and you're like fully objective, and you don't have any stock in like Najee. Najee should be the goal line back in that team.
Yes.
I mean, I guess a good thing for us all hating the Lions is that defense looks not good. I mean, that defense doesn't look primed for a playoff run. I can't tell if it's just the Chargers that good on offense or if like the Lions defense looked.
The Chargers only have offense and they have no defense.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
You're putting up 41 and still losing.
high five to Jeff. High five me, Jeff. We got the Quentin Johnston.
Oh,
Anytime.
nice.
We locked that in.
Did lock of the week hit. I mean, you could have picked anyone in that game to score, and you could. But yeah.
True.
All right, we got anything
The
else
Lions
for
Super
last
Bowl?
week, boys? What do you got, Josh?
Are the Lions like Super Bowl right now? Are we thinking Lions
Yeah.
Super Bowl, or
Lions.
are they gonna
I think
win them out?
Lions. If you look at Philly's schedule, it's not in this order, but it's Seattle, San Fran, Dallas, Kansas City, Buffalo. And so
So
you look at the
Lions are gonna
Lions'
get-
schedule. I think Philly loses 2 or 3 of those games, and the Lions might not lose again. If they do it, it's like 1 to Dallas and maybe 1 more to. I mean, I think Lions cakewalk to 1 seed in the NFC. Low-key.
That's crazy.
Lions as a 1 just doesn't even sound right in my mind.
It doesn't sound right, and I've been hating all year, and I don't want to say it, but like when I look at schedules and I look at performance, it's like really hard not to buy the Lions as the 1 seed right now.
What's Detroit gonna look like with a home playoff game?
They're
not
gonna
gonna know
throw
what
that
to
shit
do,
away
bro.
first week, and everyone's gonna be like, "See, same Lions."
They're not going to know what to do with
down
themselves.
There. It's gonna be so fun though. Like downtown.
Oh, it'll be fun locally, yeah, but
It'll be even more fun watching them lose. I'm like praying on their downfall.
they're gonna do exactly what Minnesota did to New York last year: host the Giants and lose, and everyone's gonna flame them.
Dude,
I want the Lions to go to the NFC Championship and absolutely dominate the team they're playing, and then I want to see them lose because the refs made a terrible call and in the most heartbreaking fashion possible. I want to see like the worst heartbreak loss ever in the NFC Championship. That's my dream
Dang,
for the Lions.
that's personal. That's a personal take.
it's so funny because for so long, like, we've been in the spot where we're the good team and the Packers have dominated for so many years in the NFC North, and we're always in the playoffs and we're always playing these big games, and all Lions fans had to cheer for was for us to lose. And now we're finally on the flip end of it, where it's like all we have to cheer for is for the Lions
The
to
Lions
lose.
losing.
And
Right.
honestly, like I didn't know it would be this much fun to cheer against a team.
Yeah,
It is. It's pretty
You get
fun,
used to it.
honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's my first year. I'm new to this, like, whole my team sucks thing, but I'm not ruling us out. The NFC's wide open. We're the 11 seed right now in the NFC. And, I mean, we have a brutal next 3 weeks. We go Chargers, Lions, Chiefs.
It's tough.
But after that, we have a cakewalk schedule. So,
we need to win 2 out of those 3 in the next.
if we,
order
no,
to make
yeah, I don't know. We probably need to win one of those 3 and then win out.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. Who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
We'll see how it unfolds live on the podcast.
Also, J Love is back, boys. J Love is back. I mean, you look at his stat line. If you didn't watch the Packer game, you're probably like, oh, same old J Love. Like, he sucked again this week. No, you clearly didn't watch the game. J Love played great. He played good enough for us to win that game. I mean, could Christian Watson just, like, do anything? Every time this guy's involved in a play, it goes south. Like, they just bomb it up to him, and he makes zero effort on the ball, and it's gotten picked 2 out of the last 3 weeks to lose us the game.
He needs to fight back for the ball. He can get a PI so easily.
He's
and he just
6'6".
sits.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Makes no sense.
But Watson needs to get together because Romeo Dobbs is Devontae Adams Jr. and J Love is the second coming of Christ. And let the Packers cook, boys, because it might not be this year, but J Love will cook.
The Packers glazing on this.
The
pod.
prophecy has
It's
spoken.
overflowing. I can't hear you, Jeff, over the gurgling.
I know. It's just
The prophecy has spoken.
we
All right,
almost
boys.
like Connors on the pod right now.
got week 11. We got week 11.
Yep, we're on to week 11, boys. On to the next.
No Colts talk this week. W.
Yeah, Connor in our group chat sent like bullet points of every pick and why he's making those picks, as if like we're gonna be reading off what he had to say on the pod. If you can't show up to the pod, your opinion doesn't get. That sucks. We're not gonna be reading your bullet points, bud. Sorry, Connor. Anyway, Bengals Ravens in Baltimore. Baltimore's a 3.5-point favorite. Thursday night football on Prime Video, boys. What do we got?
I feel like this is the first good Thursday night game in a while.
Yes. It has been. This is the first good one in a minute.
Yeah. Division game.
This one's tough. Ravens are coming on. The Browns look tough in that game. I don't know. I think the Ravens bounce back a little bit here after that loss. I'm taking Ravens over Bengals here, I think. Ravens are more complete, I feel like.
Okay.
I mean, Bengals just came off the loss to Houston, too.
No T.
They did, yeah.
And I feel like this is more of a, like, the Bengals need this game more than the Ravens do. I mean, the Ravens have, what was their record? 7-3 now?
7-3. 7-3.
Yeah. Ravens 7-3, Bengals 5-4.
Yeah, and the Bengals need this game to stay alive in a playoff run. So
They do.
It's kind of early, but yeah.
I mean,
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. No time like now.
Yeah, I think I like the Bengals here with a chip on their shoulder in a divisional game.
Like where your head's at, Jefe?
What did you say, that? Sorry.
I said I like where his head's at. Go ahead, P.
Okay. Yeah, I have often enjoyed watching these Bengals-Ravens division rivalries throughout the years. I don't know what's wrong with this Bengals offense. No T. Higgins, and I swear Joe Mixon has been irrelevant the whole season. I'm gonna take the Ravens at home. I don't trust the Bengals to score points in this one.
Yeah, the Bengals are a completely different team without T. Higgins, and we're still taking them because they need it more. I'm big on having.
Because Connor's bullet point is Tyler Boyd is going to look great. Bengals need to win. Bengals. So you sound exactly like Connor's text right now, Jake.
Not Tyler Boyd though. I'm not on the Tyler Boyd train. I believe in Joe Shiesty in a game where the AFC is so competitive. I'm big on the who needs it more, and I've also thought the Ravens were super overhyped. And when the Ravens actually get forced to throw the ball, I think they struggle.
They're not going to get forced to throw the ball.
Yeah,
not this week.
We'll see. We will see.
We will see. Solid picks from everyone. Love it.
All right,
I thought everyone's pick was really good.
Josh, did you get in there? Sorry. Did you not get in yet?
No,
he got it. He got it.
Oh, nice. Okay. I thought he was
Baltimore.
being facetious. Oh, he took Baltimore. Nice. Okay.
I'm on the John Harbaugh train.
Same.
We got Chargers at Packers. Let's just get our Jefe.
Yep.
Three of us biased out of the way right now. I mean, we already know where 3 picks are going. Except Josh. Josh is the...
Well, let me get my pick out of the way first so I can get any mystery out of the way. I talked with the uppers in the Packers organization, and they're going to play this one 100%. And if they lose this one, it's officially tank mode. And if they win this one, there's a chance we can make a run. So with that in mind, I'm taking the Chargers.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? How dare you? How dare you?
The Packers are too young. We need, next year is going to be our year. This year is a struggle, and that's fine. And it's okay to struggle. Sometimes struggle's good. Next year, we're going to win the Super Bowl.
I love this. More motivation.
I hope I'm wrong.
Jeff, I think that means you have to go Packers now. He's doing a little reverse psychology on you.
I mean, Keenan's not 100%, so this week might actually be the QJ breakout game. Because Keenan's fighting a shoulder injury right now, but I don't know, is Jair going to play? I feel like he's
Does Jair ever play?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You've been asking this for like 2 weeks.
The Packers,
3 weeks now.
the Packers love
Hurt every other game, every other week.
the Packers love signing these guys to huge deals who just sit out half the season. It's just what? Why? I mean, I like Jair, but I don't like paying him. What's he getting? 70, 80 million to not play half the games, and when he does play, he's getting torched by a rookie Jordan Addison. Like, what are? Go ahead, Jefe. Sorry.
you got some fire in your eyes. I mean, keep going.
He's hungry. He's hungry.
I think the Chargers' offense is going to roll.
I mean, fair enough. Against our defense has looked awful. But
Yeah, it's getting hard to defend the Pack. You know, normally I'm a big home dog guy. I am not a home dog guy here. Give me the Chargers in Lambeau.
all right, I ride alone, boys. At dusk, behind my J Love train. I mean, that Chargers defense looked awful. If J Love can cook one game, it's got to be this game, right?
Jake's
He
like
can
Jon
throw a
Snow.
deep ball.
Jake's like Jon Snow when he runs ahead of the army.
He threw a couple solid deep balls this week. I wouldn't say like deep balls. He wasn't like bombing them 60, but like he had a couple 30, 40 yarders.
See what you can do.
What were you saying about Jon Snow? I'm deep in. Me and Kaylee are watching Game of Thrones right now, and I'm so back in. I forgot how good this show was, man.
I was saying you taking the Packers here is like Jon Snow when he ran ahead of his army in Battle of the Bastards.
Yep. Okay. I'm in.
I'm rooting for you. I hope you get this one.
If I'm Jon Snow in that battle, good things happen. So
That
Let's go.
episode, the plot armor. I mean, every arrow missed. Fucking.
yeah. Yeah. I
He's
mean,
Jon Snow. He got brought back from the dead. Of course, he's not gonna get hit by an arrow before the battle starts.
Yeah, true.
you know
What do
nothing,
you
Jon
mean?
Snow.
They said House of Dragon season 2 is coming out. What early in
This summer.
next year? Or this summer?
I think it's
Oh,
this
summer next year. Yeah.
Hashtag
Or,
ad.
yeah.
Hashtag
This-
sponsored by GOT.
Yeah.
I know, George.
Team Rhaenyra.
If we could make NFL to Game of Thrones comparisons, Tom Brady's definitely Jaime Lannister because he likes to make out with his own family. And possibly further.
Jake had that comparison on the back burner for the last 7 episodes we've done the show, and he's just waiting to do that one.
Bro, okay. Anyway, I ride alone with Green Bay. I believe we can actually win that game. I think it should be a closer game than probably people think. Chargers are only 3-point favorites in that. I mean, it is in Green Bay, so that's probably why. So that makes sense. Over-under is only 43.5, though.
Yeah, which is low. I feel
It's
like
very low.
Why is it so low? The Packers' defense is terrible, and the Chargers' defense is terrible. What do they know we don't know?
Vegas it has no faith in J-Love. That's what they know.
What's the weather in Lambeau this weekend? Cold, windy.
Well, even if
48.
the Packers suck,
Impossible
the
rain.
Chargers are still going to toss up like 30, 33 points at least, right?
No, this isn't Ford Field. This isn't a dome. Herbert with any amount
Yeah,
of
but the
wind.
Lions' defense is better, right?
I don't know if they
No.
are, honestly.
There's no shot. You watched that game and thought they're better.
I don't know.
No shot.
We'll see. I'd take the over.
Yeah, I mean, that's very low over-under for that game, I think, too.
I would probably take the over as well. Yeah.
I'm glad everyone's on my side.
everyone's locked the week. The over and the Green Bay.
Chargers clear
then-
it by themselves. 45-7.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The amount of disrespect on this pod for the Packers. From who I expected from Jefe and Big P, but my own brother, partial owner of the team. What are we doing here? What are we
Sometimes
doing?
adversity is good. You just got to embrace the adversity.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm embracing it.
He's embracing it.
Steelers Browns in Cleveland. Cleveland's a 1-point favorite. Oh my gosh. Over under. Guess the over under in this game, boys.
I can see it, so I'm not going to guess.
37.
32.5.
Do I need to tell you who Cleveland's
Oh my
quarterback
God.
is, though? If you know who Cleveland's QB is, it'll make sense.
Is it PJ
Dorian
Walker?
Thompson?
Whatever?
It's
DTR.
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 It's 3 turnovers and like 0 points last time he started the game. So I'm just gonna go Steelers right now. Get it out of the way. I'm not a DTR fan. I don't think he's got anything talent wise.
Yeah, I'm on Big P's side here. I'm Steelers. Mike Tomlin against a rookie quarterback. He's a rookie, right?
Over. Yeah, he's a rookie.
Yeah, it's the Steelers are gonna give him fits.
Every time I see people ripping packs on TikTok of Mosaic, DTR is in like every pack, bro.
Yeah, he's the free guy. He's the guy
He's
that
in
everyone
every
knows
pack.
sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. That is a really blowover. That's like Army, Navy,
Dude,
college.
they
game
suck.
over
These
under.
teams suck. Yeah.
But I think the Browns, and I've been saying it, have the best defense in the league, and I'm gonna rock with the best defense in the league and go with the Browns.
I like that.
And a 32-point over under.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the Kenny Pickett offense versus the GTR offense. I mean, it might literally be 10-7.
Yeah.
TJ Watt's gonna get a defensive touchdown.
Yeah,
Been
whoever
saying this
scores on
every week.
defense wins. Whoever
And
scores
he
on
almost
defense
does
wins.
every week.
Exactly.
I'm gonna rock with Cleveland as well. Not even for the fact. I'm honestly the only reason I'm rocking with Cleveland is because I just watched how bad the Steelers are, like in front of my own eyes, and I have no faith in the Steelers. So
It's a big game for both these teams to separate
both 6-3.
Yeah, big game.
It's
And
crazy.
if Cincy beats Baltimore, this division's wide open. Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy. Both those teams are 6-3 with the offenses they have.
because they got D's, big giant D's.
Me and Jake are riding together this week, other than the game of our two
We're
teams.
on game 3. Calm down.
And we're
All
two
right,
out of three.
dude. Right. Just saying.
It's me and Jefe against the world. I'm running against everyone right now. It's the Packers one. Everyone picked against me.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Right.
No one cares. Just ask the Jags fan from last week. No one gives a fuck that you're on your own. In fact, when the Packers get dragged, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to demand you to apologize when you're at your lowest, like a true friend does. That was cold-hearted to demand an apology out of a sore Jags fan.
I mean, you got to watch
I'm
back.
Gonna,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
no,
show
no, 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 no,
fucking
no, no,
mercy
no.
when the pad get fucking smeared across the fucking pavement.
P, I think you got to watch back the pod from last week and see how crazy you were being about the
I
Jaguars.
was drinking. I was
You were
aggressive. I was aggressive.
You made me feel bad about myself for picking against you every game.
You should.
I honestly thought I was gonna be raped.
I was gonna get.
He had the craziest look in his eyes. And at one point, he said, "Let's get it on."
Okay. You're right. I was out of pocket. I deserve to be punished for it. You're right.
I want an apology.
He
for
has
that
to start
Packers.
0-5 in this week's picks.
Yeah, I know.
There's a 5-game penalty.
And I'd still be 5 games ahead of you. That's what's funny.
Listen, my goal isn't to win; it's to claw back 500. Season's not over.
Jefe just lobbed that one up for him.
Season's
That was
not
a
over.
game.
Oof. All right. We got Bears at Lions in Detroit. Detroit's an 8-point favorite. Over under 47.5.
Lions.
I'm gonna do something fucking shocking, and that's pick against Detroit. Give me JF on the road legacy game. JF legacy game. Give me 450 passing after what that defense just gave up against Herbert. JF legacy game. DJ Moore. I remember the last time JF and DJ Moore played together, Washington. I think everyone here remembers the DJ Moore 50-point fantasy game. He's been waiting to do that again. He's been dreaming about it. Well, now's the time. You got a defense that can't stop shit. DJ Moore, JF legacy game. Give me Bears.
But I like how Big P just said the Lions were gonna walk to the 1 seed in the NFC, and then he just picks against them against the
No,
Bears.
because that's like this is me knowing the 1 seed talk is like me drinking the Kool-Aid. This is me being like realistic with myself and not drinking the Kool-Aid. I won't drink the Kool-Aid unless it's red. No blue Kool-Aid for me. Keep that away.
Red is the best.
It is. Fact.
Did you pick this game, Jefe and Josh? You both picked it?
They picked Lions.
Yeah, I'm on Lions too.
Nice.
Moving on, we got Raiders at Dolphins. Dolphins are 13.5-point favorites. Over under 46.5.
Smells like Denver Buffalo to me. Give me Antonio Pierce to go 3-0 as the head coach. Raiders win.
I think he's doing his 0-5 punishment right now. I don't know if that's for real.
Antonio Pierce, he's got everyone in the locker room addicted to nicotine now, and if they don't win the game, you don't get nicotine. He's got literal nicotine addicts. They're winning the game so they can smoke the cigar after the game. It's actually genius. Get him addicted to winning, so then when you don't win, you're withdrawing.
All right, so I'm gonna take the Dolphins here behind the nicotine logic.
Yeah, I also like the Dolphins here. I think Achan's coming back this game, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it. There's a reporter fishing for info on how much playing time he was gonna get, and the coach just like called him out. He's like, "Oh, how much do you have on? I bet you got a chain on your fantasy team, huh? How much money you got on the line here?" He just called him right out, and then didn't answer the question.
So, yeah, he did. How do you not answer the question from the head coach?
He's basically like, "Yeah, he wants to play as hard as he can." That was like the answer. So, all right, I'm on the Dolphins too, boys.
We're like 5 games in now, and Jake and I are on the same page for every game except one. Can I say that we're riding together now?
No, you have to wait longer.
Not yet. Okay, got it. Cool. All right.
We got Giants at Commanders. Commanders are 8.5-point favorites. Over under 37.5.
It's freaking Tommy DeVito. Okay. It's freaking Tommy DeVito. Give me the Commanders.
You got a howl. Give me Sam Howell, legacy game against not even a legacy game, just a normal casual 350-yard performance out of the kid.
He's like top 10 in passing yards, top 5.
More than top 10. He was top 1 going in the last week, and then Stroud jumped him. So I believe he's 2 now in yardage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Has he had his bye week?
I don't think so.
He has not.
No bye week? So we're just chalking that up. Okay. No bye week. He's cheating. How dare he not take a game off?
He'll. My point is he'll drop after he has his bye week.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean he's thrown for a lot of yards because he's had to throw a lot.
This is true. This is definitely true.
It's like the Kirk Cousins logic. Yeah.
That's also a very low number.
I'm also taking Commanders.
We just went through this.
Yeah,
Giants.
I'm on the Commanders too.
This Big P going off the wall and going.
No, I went Commanders. Sorry, that was me talking about how I'm on team.
Oh.
Sweet. We got Cowboys Panthers in Carolina. Dallas is a 10.5-point favorite. Over under 42.5.
Dallas.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot
of Dallas too.
A lot of pretty easy games to pick here. Who knows? Maybe there'll be some upsets, but I mean, you can't not pick against Dallas. The Panthers.
I'm never picking the Panthers the rest of the year.
Pollard with the touchdown.
I'm following Connors, but I don't know taking against them because of Frank Reich. I'm picking against them because they don't win games. I will never pick the Panthers the rest of the year. Not even if it's a fire.
Same, I think. With you on that.
Fair enough. That was an easy one. Let's go to Titans Jags in Jacksonville. Jacksonville's a 7-point favorite.
What do you think, P?
I don't know if I think the 7's a trap. I would not take the 7. I'd probably pick Tennessee spread, but I mean I'm gonna take Jags to win the game. Hopefully get it done.
Even after they defile, they didn't even like obviously I think it was they knew you backed them so heavy. I think it was just a slap in your face for them to not only lose, but for them to lose by 30 points.
Yeah. I mean, I saw videos of Jags fans walking out like mid-third quarter going, you can have that shit. Like, it's your stadium now. Because apparently the stadium was like 40% Niners fans. And like they were louder than the Jags fans. So we don't even have a home field, I guess. But anyway, moving on. I'm picking Jags.
Yeah, I also got the Jags on this one. Nice little bounce back game. They're going to score more than 3 points.
Hopefully. Knocking on wood right now for you.
What's up with T-Law? T-Law's been sneaky terrible in fantasy this year.
Yeah, his hair's longer than his drives. His hair is longer than his drives.
Trevor Lawrence gets him down to like the 20, 30-yard line, and then they'll randomly hand it off, and ETN will walk into the end zone. And that'll be the end of the drive. That's been what's happening most of the year.
Lots of field goals, too. They've been settling on that.
Yep.
Well, I've been saying it a lot. Vrabel is a dog. Away on the road in a divisional game.
He is a dog.
I'm swaying away from the Jags here. I still don't believe in the Jags, so I'm gonna go Titans here.
That's fun.
Disrespect on
P. It's not disrespect. It's a solid pick.
Levi's gonna have a good game.
The Jags have lost trust.
I love Vrabel. Big Vrabel guy.
I mean, Vrabel coaches them up well. Like the fact that they were like in a winning in position last year to make the playoffs is crazy. And then they lost to the Jags, so they didn't get in, obviously. But like the fact that he even had them week 17 in a playoff position is wild. It's the same fucking team this year. So no Tannehill now, though. Definitely a plus. So I definitely would be picking the Titans more without Tannehill this year.
I'll ride the Jags. We'll go T-Law. A little bounce back game. I think they need it bad.
I hope so. Yeah, they do need it bad.
All right, boys. Kyler is back. The new Call of Duty is out, and the Cardinals are playing in Houston. Houston -5, over under 48.5.
I love this game, honestly. This is a great game.
It's a fun game. This is just a fun game.
Just in general, just to watch.
Just a good old-fashioned fun game right here.
I'm going Arizona because I low-key think Kyler doesn't lose a game. I got him 9-8 sneaking into the playoffs on some historic type shit. I'm going Arizona.
Sneaking in the playoffs. That's a bold prediction.
They can't lose another game. They have to win out to do that.
Yeah.
They have 9 losses, yeah. They're 2-8. 2-8.
He looked good in his first game back.
Honestly, you could get in the playoffs at maybe 8 wins in the NFC. Maybe.
Extra team.
Maybe 8-1.
He's got a tie. You got to tie in there.
Did you pick this game, Josh?
Yeah, I was. I think I'm riding with the Cardinals here.
What is wrong with you guys?
What do you mean?
I'm picking the Cardinals too. But I wanted to be the only one on the Cardinals.
No.
The Cardinals are throwing away a top draft pick. They should have sat Kyler this whole year and just taken the top draft pick and had him come out raging.
They're going to go win a ring. They're going to win a ring.
Bro, they know I'm in the hunt in Dynasty. Kyler knows that I have 3 Cardinals on the Dynasty squad.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to be a square and pick the Texans.
Yeah, classic Texans and Titans picker.
Dude, that Kyler came back and looked so good, bro. He looked so good.
He looked good. He didn't skip a beat. He's doing what he needed to do to win games. 3rd and 8, I'll give you a 15-yard run on some crazy ass snake shit. You know, he looked good.
The new COD sucks though, so I think he's not even playing it. So I think that's why he's dialed right now.
You played it?
No, but everything I've heard is not good.
I didn't buy
really
it.
gone downhill.
Which makes sense. I mean, what else could explain how good he played the first week COD was out? And his first week back.
Maturation. He's mature now.
I think Kyler's him, bro. I think Kyler's like a legitimate, like... Kyler Murray's the 2nd best quarterback in the NFC.
Who's first?
Yeah,
Who's first? Jordan Love?
There's like
How did you guys know?
Jalen?
Jalen Hurts.
Brock?
Oh, not Brock.
Dak. Oh, give me
Dak. Dak. Okay, Dak. It makes a strong argument. I'm a Dak believer.
I'm a Dak believer now too. I've actually switched my tone in Dak.
I'm happy I made that now and earlier in the season with you.
Man, not that happy, and Dak's still a fucking bum when it comes to fantasy. I believe in the dude's heart.
80 points the last 2 weeks.
His heart's in the right spot. I know I got seedy, and if I had Dak, this league would be over. But
I was trying to get that stack.
No, it's gonna be a good game. I'm excited to see Cardinals Texans.
I think that's gonna be the game I'm gonna be watching at 1:00. I mean, actually, never mind. Obviously, I'm watching the Packers, but that's probably I'll be at a bar in Florida watching that game. So
that's
there's gonna be multiple
games.
Highest of the week, it is
48.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Bucks at Niners. Niners are 11.5-point favorites at home.
Niners. I like the Bucks to cover, but I like Niners.
I don't like the Bucks to cover. I agree with the Niners.
Bucks are gonna get dominated.
The Bucks are gonna get dominated.
And Brock Purdy is good.
If T-Law and the Jags offense can't do anything, and then Baker comes out and scores more than 10 points, I'm gonna be real sad.
You've been all over Baker all year.
No. I've been telling him to get out the kitchen lately. I picked him once, and ever since then it's been fuck Baker, and I'm still on that. He's been burning shit in the kitchen all year, man. Get him out. Give me Kyle Trask. Give me Kyle Trask, the Gator.
I'm gonna go Niners at home too. Niners just are such a good team. Like they just have such a good roster when they're healthy. That's gonna be their problem later in the season. Is can they stay healthy?
Yep. They do. They don't even need to be healthy. That's the thing. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, can they stay somewhat healthy, and can Purdy stay consistent?
Yes.
That's gonna be their thing coming down the end. We got Jets at Bills in Buffalo. Over under 39.5. Bills are 7-point favorites. It's a lot of points for a Bills team that has been struggling.
Must win for the Bills.
That Denver shit was must win too, if you think about it.
Yeah, well, this is must win. This is like Game 7. LeBron needs to do stuff and win.
Yeah.
I still don't know how they lost to the Broncos.
I can tell you how. He's a bitch. He's dating Haley Steinfeld.
The script said so.
Yeah.
You like Haley Steinfeld?
I like Haley Steinfeld on like a personal level. Like I'm a fan of her work, but he corrupted Josh Allen. Has got this dude not giving a fuck about anything. Triple coverage, fuck it. Haley's out there somewhere. Give me the Jets. Fuck the Bills. I've been saying this shit all year, Josh Allen bomb. I've been saying it since he did week 1 against the Jets when they fucking kicked his ass, and they're about to do it again.
They just fired their OC too.
There's going to be more firings because it's not his fault. He was the scapegoat this week, but there's going to be more scapegoats. You can't waste this much talent. They're so talented. You can't waste it. It's all coaching. Sorry.
I'm taking the Bills here, but the Jets need to start winning some games for Rodgers to come back late December.
Mid.
Is that the script?
He said mid-December.
Come back in December.
He said mid-December is what he told someone last week. I think.
Wild, though.
If he actually does, it's crazy. We'll see how much talk he is.
It's been what, three months?
It'll literally have been like 3 months in a week, like depending on how mid of December we're talking. It'll have been like 3 months in a week, 3 months in 2 weeks.
Wild.
That is insane. I'm telling you, boys, this guy is superhuman for forever. It's like now everyone wants to believe me.
I don't know if it's me believing.
Over there.
Rodgers is busy this weekend, though. He will not be in attendance at the game. He will be in attendance at a wedding in Michigan. Attending a former owner's wedding. So.
Former owner or current owner?
Well,
he don't own him anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
He's not on the team anymore. But
I thought we made him sign a lifetime contract where he's always owned by the owner.
Oh, that was Brett Favre.
Yeah. I'd rather have Aaron, I think.
The first
Same.
lifetime contract ever signed, and his main goal was to play for a division rival to prove to Green Bay that he could still play football.
Favre is really a liability on the legal end.
He is alive. Favre's a good.
He's gonna sue us, right? Now that we got his name in our mouths.
It's
That's-
possible.
Yo, Favre, when you send me the cease and desist to take your filthy name out of my mouth, will you send me a pic while you're at it too, brother?
If you sue me, can you send me an autographed football with the letter that is to sue me? I would appreciate that.
we already have like 4 and a signed helmet. Like, what's the 5th
Yeah,
gonna
but
do?
I want
What's the fifth gonna
to
do?
be in my house instead of our parents' house.
To Josh, right to Josh.
He needs a
No, don't
personalized one.
Draw like a neat picture of you
And
riding
with
a
the
tractor.
and with the dick pic, can you put 2 big P on it? Thanks.
That would be cool.
Yeah, like he writes in like Snapchat lettering. He doesn't even like text it.
Yeah.
It's like the colored, like the first
Yeah,
color
it's
it
like-
auto defects to. 2 big P and like an auto. Nice. All right, I got the
Done.
Bills too. I'm still on the Bills train. The Bills are gonna figure it out eventually. It's just a matter of time. Too talented.
Mhm. They are talented. This is true.
Also, I hate Stephon Diggs, but we touched on that already. I'm over talking. No more Diggs stock on the pod.
No more. Don't give him any more light.
No,
of the day.
he's already taken up too much on this pod. I'm over that guy.
Facts.
We got Seahawks Rams last 4 o'clock game here on CBS. Seahawks -1 over under 46.5.
Stafford playing?
I think he's supposed to. I heard he was practicing today.
Probably.
If you're practicing on Wednesday, that's typically a good sign.
This one's tough. I don't know. If Stafford plays, I'm leaning Rams.
I'll write that down. Josh, this game -IDK. We'll add it to the record too.
Ooh, if you can put that and then whichever team wins, just make that the team that I favored. That'd be good. I'll take the Seahawks here, I think.
I'm going home dogs, Rams.
This one's close.
Home dogs. We're going back to the home dog well. Give me the Rams. Home dogs. Man,
Yeah, this game with the spread is feeling real trappy. I feel like the Seahawks should not be a 1-point favorite, so I'm also rocking with the Rams.
I'm on the Rams too. Cooper Kupp get right game. If Stafford plays, like it's Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua time again. Like they rise from their graves.
If Stafford plays, he's gonna get hurt in like the second towards the end.
Don't
of
you?
the
Hey.
Look who's doing the injury predictions now.
It's not hard to
Stop,
predict that one.
stop with the copium. Stop with the copium.
Stafford's an injury machine. He's like Josh Allen turning the ball over.
Interesting. All right, we got Minnesota at Denver. Denver's 2.5-point favorite. Over under 42.5.
I don't believe in Denver at all. I don't know. I'm taking the Vikings in this game.
Alopecia King.
Alopecia King.
I don't believe in it. I
You don't believe in
Denver,
him?
But yeah, I believe in Josh. Yeah, I believe in him. I don't believe in Denver. Yeah. I spaced out when you said that.
No, I got you. I get that not everyone lives on the same side of TikTok as me. So
That's a pretty boo-boo Sunday night game, I feel like.
what do you mean, dude? What do you mean? You got 2 teams trending up that shouldn't be. And one of them is going to keep trending up. I think that's good.
Vikings are on a 2-game win streak. Denver just beat the Bills.
Dude, the Vikings were 1-4, weren't they? They were like you in fantasy. They completely flipped their season
They
around.
are 6-4 currently.
I don't know. This spread, again, is weird. 3 points. They're saying this game is an even game.
It is an even game. I think that's good. It is an even game. You don't think so? Who do you got then? If it's not even, who do you think should be favored?
I don't even like. My heart's telling me Minnesota's going to win this game, right? But
So
this
you think
line is telling me that the Broncos are going to win this game.
Hefe never rides
Well,
his
no,
own
it's
heart. He
3
just rides
points for home
Vegas'
field
agenda.
advantage. So
And it just has not worked out.
technically they got Vegas has Minnesota at minus half a point because home field's 3 in Vegas eyes. So technically they got Minnesota at minus half right now. If you take away home fields.
Exactly. They're saying that's an even game, and if Minnesota's so hot, why is it even?
Well, home field means a lot.
In Denver, I guess.
Yeah, they just beat they beat Pat Mahomes, held Pat Mahomes to 9 points in Denver.
But that was Pat Mahomes
2 weeks ago.
At Jordan.
Jeff wants to pick Minnesota, but he's going to pick Denver. I already know how this goes.
Yeah,
you can feel it.
I'm picking Denver. I
Wow.
don't get the line. I just don't get the line.
Aren't the Vegas lines what got you to your record in the first place?
He's not
We've been positive, I think, the last 3 weeks.
You're still 10
You're even
games
this last
behind
week?
me.
Huh?
You were even this last week?
Hey,
I was negative,
a
so.
push in blackjack's not an L. That's all I'm saying.
The house takes a cut. Got to tip your dealer, Jeff. Come on.
On a push? Ain't nobody tipping on a push.
I think I am.
Who'd you take in this game, P? Did you take a team yet?
No, I'm gonna go Alopecia King though. As much as I love both narratives going the right direction, I think Minnesota's got the better roster, like full circle.
Is Jay Jettis
Russ
back?
has been cooking. Jay Jettis will probably not be active for the game. I imagine they're gonna wait till that third game. They're gonna do the Kyler Murray strat and activate him on the last possible day. But I don't think they need Jay Jettis to cook here.
Cool. I'm on the Vikings as well. I think they're just the better overall team. Denver seems like frauds to me, and they have played better, and Sean Payton's kind of gotten it under control. And I don't know. I'm just not a believer in Denver at all this year.
Neither am I. It's kind of. You have to clap your hands for a 3-game win streak with that. With how, they were cutting people. They're talking about firing everyone. It's week 5, and they're like, let's fire everyone. So the fact they went on a 3-game win streak that included the Bills and the Chiefs is a testament, but it's still really hard to pick them.
I want it on the record. I am not a Josh Dobbs believer.
That's fine. That shit's been on the record. You fucking hate people with skin disorders. We get it. He doesn't look like you. It's okay.
Okay. Onwards and upwards to our final game of the week. We got Eagles at Chiefs. Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites, over under 45.5.
What you got for us, Vegas, man?
All they're saying this is an even game. Super Bowl rematch.
It's not an even game.
Why is it not even?
No, I just don't think it should be. I'm like you on the last one.
What you think? That
I think the Eagles are substantially the better team here. But
so you're rocking Eagles?
It's the same situation. Yeah, if I'm going to pick Minnesota, you have to pick Philly here. It's the same situation. You got a 2.5-point home favorite. They're telling me it's the same exact game as Minnesota at Denver. I think Philly's the slightly better roster, and they're playing a lot better than the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are playing pretty low-quality football right now, even though they're the fucking 1 seed in the AFC.
I wonder how many times they're going to show Swift in this game.
Is Taylor?
She's on tour now. She
Yeah,
I
she
don't
won't
think
be at
she'll
it.
be there.
Oh wow, that's a hit to the Chiefs.
Give me the
But
Eagles.
there will be a Swift in the end zone for Philly, though.
I was leaning Chiefs here with a primetime game. Taylor Swift in the box, Travis Kelce getting a touchdown was gonna be my lock this week, but Taylor Swift not there. The Eagles are the better team. So I'm just going to bet on the better team this week, and the only reason I'm switching my pick is solely because of Taylor Swift, and I'm going to take the Eagles tonight.
Valid. That is why people listen
What does
to
this
this
come
podcast.
to? What does the world come to?
Full
If
sweep
Taylor
it, Jake.
Swift is at the game, if Taylor Swift is there, I want my pick to be changed to the Chiefs.
Jake,
Just
full
put that
sweep
in my
it. Don't pick Jackson Mahomes. Don't do it. Full sweep it.
I'm taking KC. At home,
Dude, you
primetime
fucking
Patrick
loser,
Mahomes.
bro.
You're picking against the best quarterback
I
in the
am.
league.
And
at
I'm
home,
doing it with confidence.
in primetime. Super Bowl narrative on the line from last year.
Fucking Kermit the fucking Frog, brother.
Exactly. Bullshit holding call for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, the refs are gonna be jerking Mahomes tomorrow, Monday. Fuck.
Jalen Carter pushes Mahomes.
Dude, Jalen Carter, Defensive Rookie of the Year, 2 sacks. DeAndre Slay gets a pick.
All right.
DeAndre Slay, Darius Slay. The fuck am I talking about?
I was so confused. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, it took me a minute to realize it didn't sound right.
All right, awesome, boys. Well, that wraps up our picks for Week 11 in the books. We got the
Do we
record
want
at the
to
top
throw
left there.
Connor's picks out, like speed run Connor's, or do the people not give a fuck?
He's not here.
And he's not here.
He gave him his
Okay.
pick. His picks have been submitted. We don't need to know.
This is the
them.
punishment. This
Yeah.
is the punishment for not being here.
I didn't even prepare my segment this week. I've just been super busy, boys.
Yeah, we don't-
No
yeah.
revenge games, no deaths to report. And the
No
Taylor
deaths to
Swift
report.
tracker
Wait,
has her
no,
overseas.
there's a death to report. Whoa, pause. The fucking dude from Houston, DJ Hayden. Come on, man. Disrespect DJ Hayden like that.
Took you like 10 seconds to remember his name. There's obviously not too much respect on his.
Dude, he was a first-round pick like in 2013. Went to the Raiders, cornerback.
Where'd he go to
from
college?
The University. Huh?
Where'd he go to college?
University of Houston, which is where he died.
How'd he die?
Dude ran a red light going like 90 and hit his car, killed 6 people. He was a
He
victim.
killed 6 people?
Yeah, 6 people in one car crash.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
Well, he
devastating.
probably-
I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your segment, but DJ Hayden did.
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't have anything to report anyway, boys. Lock of the weeks real
Yeah.
quick, and then I think I'm
Yeah,
ready to get
sounds
out
good.
of here. So,
Sounds good.
my lock of the week is going to be Austin Eckler over catches. Line hasn't come out. I'm just going to take the over. It's probably going to be like 4.5.
That's what it's been at for the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Our lock of the week is CeeDee Lamb continues his hot streak and gets another touchdown this week. They're feeding him.
I want to take the Pollard. Fucking finally gets a touchdown since week 1. So bad. Just because of what Josh said earlier. But I'm rocking with my boy. Back-to-back weeks. Give me QJ Teddy.
We're going QJ back to back.
Wow.
Back to back.
I'm gonna go Dobbs anytime. Dude finds the end zone.
Rushing touchdown? Wow.
Yeah,
He's what,
rushing touch.
second in rushing yards for QBs.
Yep. Yes, good observation.
Who's won?
Lamar probably, right?
Probably.
No, he's ahead of Lamar. It's not Lamar.
Josh Allen?
I don't know who it is off the top of my head. It's not Josh either.
Fields? Howell?
Yeah,
Jay
we
Love?
look. We can look off the pod.
Dual threat quarterback?
Well,
All right, boys. That will wrap up episode 9 of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks Pod. Thank you guys for watching. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, the
It is
TikTok
Lamar.
maybe for clips here and there. But love you guys. Thanks for watching. And we will see you boys next week. Peace.
Next
See you
week.
next week.